Hey, in these turbulent times when you never know what's going to happen in politics or with the economy or with the whole COVID crisis, a lot of people are saying maybe Jesus is coming back tomorrow, and that would be great. That would be wonderful. But in the meantime, we have to make sure we look to His Word as we look at the fact that we're living in the end times. And a lot of people are thinking, well, hey, the rapture is going to happen. And unfortunately, a lot of people have some false ideas about the rapture. A lot of people believe that 7 years before Jesus comes back to this earth for the final judgment, He's going to go ahead and take all the Christians out of this earth and, in essence, give other people like 7 years to get their act together before He returns for judgment. At least that's what a certain segment of the Christian populace believes. Well, they get that idea, or at least they try to say they get that idea, from 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verses 13 through 18, where the Apostle Paul is reminding the Thessalonians in the first century, hey, listen, when the Lord comes again, if you're still alive when He comes again, you're going to be caught up into the air, into the clouds to meet the Lord as He comes to earth for Judgment Day. And there's a Latin word for that, and the English equivalent is rapture, and that's where people get this idea of the rapture. But what they misunderstand is they take that passage out of its context. It's clear from the context, and it's always key in hermeneutics, how to interpret the scriptures and understand them, that you always remember the context. And the context there is clearly Judgment Day. Those are the events on Judgment Day. Not 7 years before, not 3 years before. Those are the events of Judgment Day. And just another law of hermeneutics is you let Scripture interpret Scripture. Just take a look at all the other portions of Scripture in the Old, and especially the New Testament, as God talks about judgment and Judgment Day. He's only coming back once for Judgment Day. He's not coming back multiple times. Some said to set up His kingdom on this earth. Others say, the rapture, the Christians, and then 7 years later come. And there's all iterations of those kinds. No, Jesus comes back once. 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, the rapture passage, is talking about the events on Judgment Day for those who are still alive when He does.